Hi, I'm Steve at American Glass of Fairmont. Uh-ohs happen, and to keep those uh-ohs from becoming oh-nos, for quality auto glass chip and repair replacement, call me at American Glass of Fairmont, where we use quality OEM replacement glass and urethanes. Can't come to us? We'll come to you. Our free mobile service will have your uh-ohs fixed in no time. Here at American Glass, we are a locally owned auto glass repair and replacement company. Free estimates, insurance company approved, American Glass, 815 East Blue Earth Avenue of Fairmont.
You've prepared for your financial future, and while your goals haven't changed, the economy has. So where do you go from here? As an Ameriprise financial advisor, I can help you identify practical steps to get you back on track. Come in for a complimentary initial review and get a second opinion on your finances.
Call us today at 507-238-9722 to schedule your complimentary review.
Gemini Studios is the area expert in producing live event and capital campaign video capture. They specialize in web streaming sports broadcasts, weddings, or any special event, as well as produce quality business commercials and instructional videos. They have the equipment and expertise to transfer older media to DVD format. Whether it's a family history, class reunion, or a corporate message, Gemini Studios can tell your story in video. Experienced, professional, creative. Call Gemini Studios for your next project.
I'm Dr. Scott Burtis. For over 20 years, Burtis Chiropractic Center has been providing the best in natural health care to the Fairmont area. Whether it is a gentle touch needed in caring for infants with colic or chronic ear infections, students seeking to improve their performance, senior citizens wanting to maintain their active lifestyle, or we needed the latest in diagnostics to assist in difficult conditions like migraines or fibromyalgia, Burtis Chiropractic Center has what it takes. At Burtis Chiropractic Center, we're here for you.
Get healthy, stay healthy, Burtis Chiropractic Center.
Good vision and healthy eyes are two of your most precious possessions. Associate Optometry will give your eyes the care and attention they deserve. With 3 optometrists, Dr. Paul Seibert, James Bush, and Spencer Seibert, a surgical specialist, and a caring staff, Associate Optometry offers comprehensive eye exams and has the latest treatments available no matter what your eye care need is. We offer a large selection of frames in all price ranges, plus we feature the latest contact lenses. Associate Optometry in Fairmont and Blue Earth. Quality vision, care that's affordable.
Emily!
Jason?
Before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good. You need to hear this, too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right. Here's it for you.
Thank you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
See Century 21 Northland Realty for all your real estate needs.
Discover clean, pure, great-tasting water for your home or business with Culligan Water. Our water softening systems eliminate the materials in hard water, including calcium and magnesium, as well as microscopic impurities and chemical elements. Whether you choose a softener, reverse osmosis system, water cooler, or any of our other innovative products, you'll receive many great benefits. Your ice cubes will be clearer, and all of your favorite beverages will taste better. Culligan Water does more than just provide clean drinking water. Softened water means cleaner bathrooms, kitchens, dishes, and laundry. You'll also notice improvements in the appearance of your skin and hair. Culligan can save you money, too. With a Culligan water softener, you'll use less salt, water, and electricity, which can reduce your water heating bills by up to 29%. Call today for a free water analysis from your Culligan man.
Mohawk Flooring is your total flooring resource, and Doolittle's Carpet and Paints is your total floor store. Mohawk Smart Strand Silk is the only luxuriously soft carpet with built-in lifetime stain resistance that will never wear or wash off. Mohawk Hardwood protected by Armor Max with Scotchgard Advanced Repel technology. Beautiful on the inside, tough on the outside. Cover your spaces with Mohawk Flooring, your total flooring resource. Visit Doolittle's Carpet and Paints today. See our new showroom for the finest selection of carpet and
Honey, I got the space heater.
Make sure you survive winter. Call your local Daikin Comfort Pro before it's too late. Daikin. Comfort for life.
Your local Daikin Comfort Pro is Crest Refrigeration. Call Crest Refrigeration today for all your heating, air conditioning, and indoor air quality needs, or visit us on the web. Be sure to ask about our special financing and rebate offers available now on your new Daikin Comfort system. Locally owned and operated, Fairmont Body Shop is your go-to full-service auto body shop. Our professionals will have your car restored to pre-accident condition and back on the road in no time. Our goal is to create a hassle-free experience for you. Services include paint and complete auto body collision repair. At Fairmont Body Shop, our main concern is safety and quality results. If you're in an accident, make sure you work with a body shop you can trust. Call or stop in today for your free estimate. Fairmont Body Shop, your collision repair experts.
Hey, we're back. Tyson Curtis here along with Scott Cool, along with the Gemini Studios crew here on Hockey Day in Fairmont. We got games 6 to 7 today. The Bantams are up. We're calling them off as we speak. All day we've been playing Windom so far. The 12U beat Windom 6-1. Square Day had quite the game versus Windom 14-12, lost in the third period. Pee-wees won 6-2, and here we are at the Bantam game. Following this at 8 p.m., we've got the boys and girls will be scrimmaging together to wrap up the day.
And for wing number 6, Noah Nelson.
All right, Tyson, what do we got going here today?
Well, Chirpy said his voice was going out, so I hate to call us the B team, but
well, okay.
But we got some comments, so yeah, I believe we were just appointed the Super A team.
The Super A team, okay.
Well, we've got the lineups through, and the 3 words have been said. Let's get to this 6 to 7 game of today underway.
Good to see we got Nick back there to count down the seconds for us. 900 of them to begin the game. 900 per period, I believe, is how many seconds?
John, the tech guy on the main switcher. Bruce telling everybody what to do. Oh, update, 4,700, 2,700 for the whole game if you're counting seconds down. Well, we're underway here at Martin County Arena. Oh, we do not wait for action here. Quick shot goes, I don't know where, under the goal. Windom controlling the Fairmont zone along the line. Noah Nelson close behind, goes into the corner. 24 for Windom, wing it around. Goes to center, Fairmont breaks it up. Breakout opportunity, missed check. We'll hold the zone, and not for long. Number 7 for Fairmont. Alex Reitzel skated up the ice, take a shot. Off the outside of the net. Fairmont controlling the corner. Number 9 for Fairmont, Alexander Moeller, is gonna hang on to it. Behind the net. Back to number 7, Windom with control, bringing up the boards. Go ahead and flick it up a little too much. Icing coming here, and we'll bring it all the way back down.
Well, quick start by both teams, each getting opportunities in the offensive zone. Still a 0-0 game here early in the first period.
Yeah, well, that was only 55 seconds. Out of 2,700, we got lots to go. Referee keeping them honest down there in the Windom zone. Windom will win the faceoff, bring it behind their own net. Wing it around. We'll get the zone broken up by 16, offsides, it appears. Jacob Becker able to break up that opportunity for an odd man rush going the other way. Fairmont will flick it in. Almost knocked out of the air by Windom. It'll trickle all the way back behind the net. Carter Lighting running the guy into the boards. Again, this is the first youth age group that is allowed to check. Off the back of the goalie. Oh, ends up behind the net somehow. That'd be interesting to look at in a bit. Bringing it back the other way. And a scrum in the corner. Windom will prevail, bring it around the other side. Broken up by 18, he'll take a quick shot. Not too much mustard on that one. Goalie easily steers that one aside. 35 in goal, Daniel Stubbe for Windom. Dakota Holfger for Fairmont. And we'll go ahead, try to break it out. Broken up by Fairmont. He'll push her up the boards, number 19, Elijah Vlieger. Fairmont will play it back to the defense. Not much more for options other than throw it in corner. Good zone hold by Fairmont there, number 13. Shot goes just wide. That's Thomas Clays with the great zone hold there. Pass to the D is intercepted. Number 20 for Windom will have a chance. He's got one guy to his left. Tries the pass, it's broken up. Still gets on goal. Dakota will make sure that one doesn't go any further than it needs to. Number 14 for Windom will skate that one in. That's Zach Urabi. Behind the net, over the goalie. Again, shot. Oh, stopped by somebody. That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, kind of came off the side of the leg there.
Yep. We're going to go back and check out that replay, see if we can see exactly what happened there and a little bit slower. Goes off the goalie. It looks like he just gets enough of his stick going the other direction to get it behind the net. Well, the Fairmont player will make his way off the ice, and we'll keep her going. Face off to our goalie's glove side. He'll get a little blocker stop there, send it in the corner. The point from Windom will hold in front of the net chance, taken away by Nico Flanagan. And Windom will flick it back in. D to D pass, go off the boards, up to number 9, off the boards around him, but not the next defender. Little scrum at neutral zone, 43 for Windom. His entrance to the zone is short-lived. Good little hit there by number 9, Alexander Moeller. And he'll chase it all the way back down to the Windom end. Windom will get an entrance untouched. Finally challenge a little bit on the stick. And a glove stop by Dakota Holfger coming right at his face.
And Fairmont got caught a little bit there with a long shift and sort of an ill-advised line change that allowed zone entry and frankly no pressure. So good little rush by Windom there.
Fairmont will win that face-off, throw it up the boards. D will hold for Windom. They'll try to throw it in. 26 ready for the rebound, but Hofker will send that into the corner. Breakout for Fairmont, misses the first pass. Number 6 is ready to pick up the garbage. He'll take it, skate it in, but hangs onto it for a little bit too long and ends up on the ice. D for Fairmont will hold the zone. That's a nice zone hold by number 11. Leg pad stop there. I'll go back into the corner. Windom will take it out, up the boards and across the ice. One on the other side. Fairmont will chip it up to number 7. We'll get the zone entry. A little fancy stick handling going on. Center pass. Nope. No white jerseys there. Somebody was there. But.
Yeah, Windom made a nice play, just stepping up and intercepting the pass and able to relieve the pressure in the zone. Now Fairmont has found a way to dump it back in and get the line change that we're looking for.
Yep. Long pass up to Windom. Quickly challenged and put to the boards by number 17 for Fairmont, Lucas Flores. Captain of the Whites today is going to bring it into the zone, but his fancy stick handling does not last very long. Oh, and a shot by number 8. And glove stop over his head. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look back at Holtger's glove save from a moment ago. We'll check back that on a bit. Quick shot off the face-off. Windom will hang on to that. He said he was the pro back there. Here we go. Let's check it out for sure. He had to do his laundry between games. There we go. Shot right at Hofker's face. I'd rather it in my glove than on my face. Well, we're back to live action
Pucks
here.
they rattle the cage a little bit, don't they?
Yes. And I bet you're familiar with chipping paint as well.
Chips paint off the helmets.
Well, we're back here. Windom will try to get it in. Fairmont will throw it back out. Windom will throw it back in again. We'll try a regroup here for Windom. Good pass. He'll skate around the guy. Manages to stay on sides with 24 very close there. 15 to throw it up the corner. Big shot, broken up by number 8, Seth Becker. He'll try to skate it up. 16 ends up on the ground. Ooh, just offsides barely. Well, Fairmont gets it out of the zone. Windom will regroup, go for another shot. Opts not to pass, and it pays for it. Number 10 throws it in the zone. We'll get some defensive changes going here for Fairmont into the near corner. And they'll scrum there. Looks like no clear winner of that. Windom does end up with it at the blue line and gets past the defense. Has a little bit of an opportunity here. Number 10, falling over, makes a stop. That's what counts. Number 38 is all alone, kind of stuck in the Fairmont end in the midst of a shift change. And the fresh legs will dump it in and chase it in. Number 11 for Fairmont, have it in the corner, shakes the defense, goes back, passes it up, ends up feeding the defense. They'll throw it right in front. Little chance there. Fairmont is able to kick it into the corner. You can use your feet as long as you don't put it into the net.
That's correct.
They'll be rung around. Oh, there we go. We got a arm up from the official. And we got a penalty coming. Yep. From behind.
Referee Nate Pigman's going to call a check from behind on Windom's number 28, who buried the Fairmont player into the boards. His options for this call: 2-minute minor, 10-minute misconduct, 5-minute major, and a game misconduct, or a match penalty. And judging by the Windom player still being in the box, we're going to have a 2 and 10 is what we're going to have here. So he's going to serve 12 minutes, and his 10-minute misconduct does not start until the 2-minute minor is expired.
Yep. So
he won't come out till the next period.
Something that is not taken lightly. You can hit in bantams. That's, again, the first youth age group that is allowed to check, but obviously not from behind. And he is going to pay for that move. Fairmont's going to control it, take advantage of it. Hang on to the zone just barely. Shots broken up in traffic. In case this is your first Gemini broadcast, the guy right next to me, Scott Cool, happens to be an official. In case that knowledge didn't convince you enough there, I'll tell you for sure. Oh, shot is broken up high by Windom.
That's sacrificing your body right there.
Yep. He is going to head off the ice in a jiffy. And Fairmont's going to be offsides.
So Fairmont, about 1:07 left on the first penalty call of the game. They're going to look to put some shots on goal and see if they can break this scoreless tie before the end of the period, of course, here. 7:42 remaining in the first.
Yeah.
Been relatively even thus far through the first period.
Well, Windom will have a shorthanded opportunity. He's putting the boards in a jiffy. So is the guy behind the net. He'll try to make a move to the front of the net, but that puck is swept away by the captain of the white team today, captain of Fairmont. Number 12 for Fairmont, Carter Lighting will take it up. He's knocked over, he sticks with it. Ends up at the Fairmont defense. His pass is broken up, chance for Windom. Sharp angle shot is knocked out of the way by the defender. Fairmont will control behind their net. Oh, Fairmont tries the ice, knocked out of the air with the glove, I believe. Nice job holding the zone. About 10 seconds left in the beginning of the 2-minute penalty. The person who committed the penalty will stay in the box for 10 more minutes after this penalty expires. Fairmont enters the zone, gets one final shot off before the first guy comes out of the box. They're going to have a chance other way. Fairmont will dump it in, tag up, and head back in. Fairmont go for a regroup. Got a whistle here.
Got too many white players on the ice there. Too many men on the ice for Fairmont. Referee was Johnny on the spot there. 6 guys on the ice and a goaltender. If you need to use your fingers and toes, that means 7, and you can't have that many.
So the question is, how about there's one guy coming off for one guy.
Yep.
He's getting into the bench, but he's not quite over yet, but it hits the guy that's already coming out. So there's 2 guys and it hits their skates. It's not on purpose.
So what you have to determine in that situation is what they call a retiring player. And a retiring player has to be at the bench. Can't be 10 feet from the bench. Can't be in the middle of the ice. You're going to determine typically anytime the first guy off the bench plays the puck, you're going to have too many men. In the situation we just saw, that wasn't really the case. Fairmont got caught with too many guys on the ice, not realizing who should have been off the ice.
And here's broken up. Chance for Fairmont, number 12. 1-0 on the goalie. He'll try to poke check.
Just didn't get a good shot off there. Puck was kind of rolling on him, it looked like, and Carter Lighting couldn't quite control it enough to get a solid shot on goal.
Didn't appear. We're going to see if we can check that out.
You see your Carter on a breakaway, which doesn't traditionally happen too much. Looks like he kind of fanned on it more than anything, but it doesn't happen too much for a defenseman getting a breakaway, and it's one of those that he will see in his sleep for years to come.
Yeah. So that poke check by the goalie didn't quite get on the stick, but it kind of, I'm going to say, flustered him just enough.
Well, Fairmont's going to take another penalty here. They're going to go 2 men short. 17. Lucas Flores is going to make his way to the sin bin for a couple of minutes. And he'll sit there for a 2-minute minor for tripping, and after those 2 minutes, he'll be set free.
Yeah.
He'll feel shame for the 2 minutes, but then he'll be set free. Part of the game.
Yep. So that so a little breakaway. That poke check didn't quite connect with the puck, but it forced number 12 for Fairmont, Carter Lighting, with that breakaway opportunity to kind of do a little bit of a pullback. And after he did that, he did not have an opportunity to get up underneath that puck, and it stayed on the ice, and that's where the goalie's leg pad happened to be.
Well, and Fairmont's going to be smart here, down 2 players. This is not an opportunity when you're thinking of scoring. This is an opportunity. This is the time when you're thinking about killing the penalty time on the clock.
Yep, so we're going to see a good example of that. Captain of Fairmont today, number 18, Carter Beebe. He's going to opt to take a shot from outside the blue line. Just keep it in their zone, because if it's in their zone, they're not going to be shooting on us.
That's right.
And if there are, nothing bad's going to happen of that, I would certainly hope. Little deke by 12, broken up by 13. Windom will end up controlling it in the 2-man advantage. First guy will come back in 13 seconds. Little bit of an opportunity here, 1-on-1. He'll take a shot, just
off
wide.
The post. Looked like it caught the post.
And the first guy is back for Fairmont. 4-on-5 situation here. And Windom's going to be caught just offsides.
Fairmont was a little fortunate on that last rush up the ice. It looked like they were attempting to clear the puck from their zone, and I couldn't tell if it hit the referee and slowed it down or if it hit the other player. Nevertheless, had it hit no one, it would have gone the length of the ice, and they were shorthanded.
Yep.
So what would happen there? Would it be icing? Yes, it actually would be icing under the new rule change from USA Hockey this year. Even when you're shorthanded at the Bantam level and down, you cannot ice the puck.
Yeah. So we've been talking earlier today, and again brought up, and it's shown in its situation that this year you can no longer ice the puck even when you are shorthanded.
So it's always icing.
It is always icing.
a little confusing for those that have watched the game for a lot of years, and coaches, officials, everybody.
Yep, and especially I hear from the varsity coaches is that, for example, Roger Clay is on the bench for the Bantams. He'll be on the shorthand. He'll have a guy at his own end, and he's at the beginning of the season, he was always yelling at the guy to ice it because he just wasn't used to having to switch back and forth.
That's correct.
So, chance for Windom here.
And extra confusing for him because he coaches at the youth level and the high school level, and that rule does not apply to the high school level.
Well, Fairmont stopped the bleeding there with two-man down. They'll make it out without a goal. Although we'll have another chance from the point. Hofger will send that puck into the corner. Fairmont will control. Beebe will swoop down up to number 6. He'll get a tap on it, so no icing. He ended up in the corner.
Windom player, I believe, lodged his stick in the Zamboni door there.
His stick is currently lodged in the Zamboni door. So he went ahead and skated off the ice. That hopefully will not become an obstacle for the players. Transfer number 7 up close. Poke check from the goalie. He gets his blocker on it as he's returning.
But no, goaltender's missing his stick now.
Goalie stick is behind the net. We got a stick stuck in the Zam door. We'll have the official pull that out momentarily. Or BB will give it a chance. Yep, I mean, you could just rip it out, but I believe they would like to keep the stick in one piece.
Well, you got a penalty called here on Windom, and be interesting to see what the call is here. Referee Colby Cool challenged with a situation here, trying to figure out what the call is.
I think that stick did end up getting broken into the Zamboni doors. That player is going to head off the ice and grab the backup from the locker room. Why that backup isn't on the bench?
Well, and it'd be more interesting to see what the penalty was, honestly, and we'll see if we can get it from the public address here.
We'll listen close here, see what the penalty is.
So he called an equipment violation on the play where the Windom goaltender lost his stick behind the net, and his defenseman or forward went and retrieved it for him. This is a legal play in some situations, and the situation would be providing he does not try to play the puck with two sticks. You can pick that stick up and give it back to the goalie, having your own stick in your hand, providing you don't attempt to play the puck. And so, referee must have determined that he was attempting to play the puck with two sticks. So therefore, it is an equipment violation. It's a 2-minute minor.
That is a great catch by our official here.
Well, it's interesting. Colby and I just had that conversation about 2 hours ago. Yeah, our Johnny on the spot, Nick back there, with his comments about having two sticks, probably being harder to play with, but.
So, moral of the story, help your goalie out, grab a stick, but don't touch the puck with either of them.
These voices that are in my head, they're
Oh, okay. Fairmont, 25 seconds. Where did that time go?
Well, they've done a nice job. You know, Tyson, they had that 5-on-3 disadvantage that they killed off, and you know, as a player yourself, that's a great momentum boost when your team in front of you kills off a two-man short, you know, and kind of get you back to playing the game.
Another chance here on the, and only 30 seconds left. Windom will go full strength. They'll keep that last guy high, but it won't be able to reach him. 2 deflections, and it'll end up going just wide of the net. 15 seconds left. See if we can get a last second goal here. We've seen one of those with 1 second remaining today. Under 10. Ends up. 4 seconds. 2, 1. Yep, not quite going to make it there.
Well, 0-0 tie after the first, and somewhat of a penalty-ridden first period on both squads. You know, honestly, looking at that first period, what are your thoughts? Who had the better of the play?
I don't know. It was, I believe, pretty well matched. Obviously, you could tell who was on the penalty kill and who was on the power play. That was, there wasn't any odd man rushes in a direction you wouldn't expect them to be.
Other than the breakaway.
Other than that one breakaway, yes.
And it looks, you know, it looked to me as if Fairmont probably had the better of the scoring opportunities.
You don't play all of them.
So hopefully they can continue that momentum going into the second period here.
So we'll take a quick break here for the first period. Second period, we'll have a Zamboni in between.
At Farm Bureau, when we talk about protecting what matters most, we're not just talking about things with walls and things with wheels. We're talking about people, your family. Everything that's important to you is important to us. That's why our agents are ready to help protect your future and give you peace of mind today. Visit us online or just stop by to see how Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
In Fairmont, Minnesota, contact David Husett to see how he makes insurance simple.
Hey, we're back for the second period with the Gemini crew.
Not having any fun with that at all.
Not having any fun with that at all. Sometimes I'm sad you can't hear all the great comments made in our ears that you folks can't hear at home, but the last little bit, I'm kind of glad you can't. So, we'll get the second period underway. The goalies have been the most victorious people so far in this game, still 0-0. Penalty-ridden first period, as we've just gone over.
Well, I think they announced 12 shots for Fairmont and 8 for Windom in that first period. Now the referee's deciding, center, you need to go back to the bench and find your mouth guard. Would be my guess as to what he's telling him. And then, of course, this center's going to come in and get kicked out of the face-off circle because they're late in a change.
Well, we're underway. Quick chance for Windom. He'll do a little, and he'll score. Little pull back there, and he'll beat the goalie low to the glove side. We'll take a peek at that one.
Nick working diligently to get us a replay. And what you saw here, Windom player made a nice little move, cut to the center of the ice, kind of got the goalie out of position for that backhander shot going the opposite direction. Dakota waved his glove at it. Probably wasn't expecting that shot.
Yeah.
So a nice goal by Windom to break the scoreless tie here in the second period.
The goalie was going for putting his glove out to the side. And when you do that, you obviously leave a little bit of a hole underneath your armpit and above your leg pad as opposed to just going forward for it.
Yep. So at the 909-second mark of the game, a goal was scored.
Thank you, Nick Kress.
I'm looking at Nick.
Well, Fairmont end up with their own chance in Windom's end. Back in the black hole camp. Espenson, along with that goal. He'll end up in Fairmont's end. Well, Fairmont go for the regroup. They'll have a 2-on-2 chance, one back checker, and that'll be broken up pretty easily by Windom. Almost held by Fairmont. You can indeed play the puck with your hand, but you cannot close your hand down on the puck and grab it. You can put it down in front of you, and outside of your D zone, you cannot punch it or push it out to somebody else. You got to push it down to yourself, play it with your stick, make a pass. Fairmont will have it, Windom's corner. Go for a centering pass. He had a guy there, but 4 Windom guys in between. Windom will clear. D-to-D pass coming here. 15, Fairmont. Hegdahl have to go chase after that one. A little off mark. And just off sides.
Yeah, Fairmont player there just trying to stick hand a little too much around the blue line. It's something that you're told from the earliest of ages.
I remember that.
Get the puck across the line and then do your stick handling. Throws the timing off with your line mates. And most of the time, that's what's going to happen. You're going to see an offside.
Yep, little 1 yard magic zone right outside of your offensive zone and right inside of your defensive zone that you really, all you want to do is push the puck into the zone. We've got a knee hockey ball in play.
Knee hockey tournament going down in the east end of the rink here.
That was getting pretty serious. Oh,
confiscated.
He'll stuff that one in his pocket. Well, they'll be one ball short at the knee hockey tournament. Fairmont will blast that one into Windom's zone. And Windom will take charge of that one. Big guy skating it all the way down. Broken up by number 3, 38 for Windom. It appears. He's not on the roster, but he's definitely got 38 on. He's the one that helped take that puck all the way down until Nicholas Flanagan got in his way. He broke that up in a hurry. And Flanagan again, pressuring in the corner. Little scrum there, pushing and shoving back and forth. Little bump of cars, comes out to the point. Shot, and wide. Into the corner. Windom will control, but not for long. Throws it out. Fairmont will have a chance to regroup. 17. Lucas Flores analyzing his options and opts to dump it in. He's got pretty fresh legs on, just getting out of the shift change here. 19 will have a chance. Broken up in traffic again, and just wide. Had that goalie moving back and forth, and that is not a situation you want to be in.
As a goaltender, you know it firsthand. You like to be stationary.
Yep.
Moving around doesn't help you.
Well, little centering pass is a little off the mark, and the goalie will push that one behind. Fairmont will control. And they'll end up in the other corner. The little Bantams are excited they can hit this year. It appears as though.
Well, that's an adjustment for them.
Yep. Well, 2-on-1 chance coming the other way. 24 for Windom has a shot. He'll pass it across. He'll take a shot, and Fairmont will tip it up out of play. Nice job by number 11.
Bryson Gack. Laid all the way out there, got a piece of that puck. Kept that puck off his goaltender, and you know as a goaltender, you like keeping pucks off of you.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I was talking with Chirp is he said, at what point you want your guys to just get out of the way? And I tell them if they're in the high slot, so above the hash marks, they usually get in the way, get it out of the way. Don't let it hit me, but anywhere closer, get out of my way. I want to make that save. Well, a little scrum right next to Dakota, and they'll give him a cover for that. Right up against the post. His skate will hold fast and keep it out of the net. They'll call the cover, bring it to his glove side. Up the boards for Fairmont. 8 will control. Look for a pass. Number 18, Carter Beebe, not quite on the mark, but Windom fumbles it. Carter Beebe will stick with it, coast to coast, into the corner, centers it. Windom guy's there, but he can't hang on to it for long. And we're going back the other way. Windom's got a chance, and he fumbles again. Beebe swooping down yet again. And he's going to throw it into the corner. A little intermingling of legs right there. Not really purposeful on any side.
No, good no call.
We got a chance, backhand, glove save. That puck might have gone a little high over the net, but we're going to go ahead and look back at the great deflection on the other end, Fairmont. We see the 24 has a chance. He's going to opt to pass.
That's what we talked about. And you see Bryson get down and try to block that shot. He does. He gets a piece of it, keeps it off his goaltender without screening his goaltender.
Yep.
So best of world scenarios in both situations.
Yep.
If he doesn't get a piece of the puck, goalie can still see it, but if he does, he deflects it out and keeps it off his goaltender. So just a nice play.
And in that situation, too, he ended up getting the puck up into the netting, so it's going to result in about the same thing as a goalie covering it. So we'll get a break and a shift change if they opt to.
Looks like we got icing here.
Close icing call. They're going to go ahead and make it. They'll bring it all the way back down to Windom's end, to the right of their goalie. Fairmont will take advantage of being the home side and getting the last change. Something that really comes into play at the varsity level and is starting to take effect at the Bantams. A little strategic changing. 7-0 control behind the Windom net. Tries to pass it to number 9. Can't get it. Number 8 will get the puck. He'll fire over the net. Goalie dropped to the butterfly position and looked both ways. That is not a good sign. He did not know where that puck was going. BB will juke the guy. He'll get hung on to.
Penalty upcoming to Windom. He got a little too much stick on the body there.
Yep.
Hauled him down, and I couldn't tell if he really grabbed on him. So they've probably got one of 2 or 3 things that they could call.
Yep.
They could call a hook, a hold, maybe even a trip, depending on where that stick was.
Yep.
Either way, it didn't pass the eye test, even for the average viewer. So it's probably a penalty.
We're going to go ahead and look at that glove save quick before we get the puck drop here from Windom. Got it very, very close at the hash mark, and he'll snap his glove up high. And here we go for the face-off in Windom's end. Fairmont will hold it in, flick it into the far corner. Windom will try to ice it, it appears. Number 9 will deke a guy, send it at the goalie, and he'll glove it again.
Get a lot of questions about goaltenders making saves and shots on goal, and what is a shot on goal and what isn't a shot on goal. And for those out there that are always wondering about that, any puck that would go into the net if the goaltender wasn't there is a shot on goal. If it hits the post, it's not a shot on goal.
Yeah.
If it goes over the net, it's not a shot on goal.
Oh, chance for Windom here, 1-0, 2 guys behind, he fumbles with the puck. Fairmont has numbers going the other way if they can get the puck going. I think ice called.
Instead, they iced the puck.
Yep. So what, is it a shot on goal if it hits the post and goes in?
Yes, it is, because the puck went into the net.
Yeah.
So, but if it hits the pipe,
it'd be hard to call it a shot on goal if it was a goal.
It becomes a goal at that point. But you get a lot of people that think every time they hit the post, that's a shot on goal. Technically, it is. It hit the goal.
It hit the goal, but not according to the scorebook.
You didn't need a goaltender there to prevent it from coming or from going in. So,
yep.
As far as the stats go, it's not a shot on goal.
Yep. And there's lots of great comments into the ears. We got 9:25 left in the second period. 1:16 left in the power play for Fairmont on that little hook call right there. Oh my.
At the next intermission, we're going to put one of these headsets on the guys behind us without them knowing.
It.
And we'll let all the viewers and listeners get a sneak peek into what it's like.
You ever wonder what it's like to have a headset on in the Gemini crew? Oh yeah, John the tech guy will have to go back through the recording and cut out bits and pieces. He's done that before. And we got a puck drop here. 1 minute left in the power play for Fairmont. In the corner, Windom looks like they're going to get control. Number 12 for Fairmont. Carter Lighting was not going to let it go that easily.
Well, and it's going to result in a penalty upcoming to Fairmont now. Got a hooking call against Fairmont. 2-minute minor negates their power play.
Yep.
So they're going to be skating 4-on-4 for the next
38.
Potentially 38 seconds, unless something else happens.
Knock on wood.
And then they're going to have to try to kill off, a little under a minute and a half of shorthanded time.
Yep. And so the 4-on-4 situation, if you score, you don't get out of the box.
Correct. Anytime there's equal number of players on the ice, does not expire any penalties as a result of a goal.
Wanted a high stick call. Ref decided not to make that. Shot goes wide. Oh, shot ends up. Chance for 24 for Windom. Goes behind the net. End up in the corner. 10 seconds left of 4-on-4. Then we'll go. Shot gets deflected wide, right in front, goes through the blue paint, far corner. Shot gets knocked down. Dakota hold on to that.
Now puck fluttering there a little bit, and he grabbed it out of the air with his glove and decided to stop play at that point. It's a good call. Get his line, get a new line on the ice, get some fresh legs, and kind of reset and see if they can get some offense going here, although they are shorthanded at this point for what looks to be a minute 17.
Yeah, minute 17, Fairmont will be shorthanded. 1 man down, 4 on 5. 14 have a quick shot. That goes way high and wide. You sure that net's regulation?
Well,
what movie is that from?
I'm not sure. That would be from Happy Gilmore.
Yep. Another shot. And Hofker will glove it out of the air again.
So what are the dimensions of a hockey net?
I don't know. 6x4.
They are 6x4, 6 feet wide, 4 feet high.
We'll go ahead and check out that last save by Hofker. Goes out to the point. Number 14, take a shot. It was going to flutter around. Looks like it goes off somebody. Maybe he sticked it up to himself. He says that's enough rebounds for 1 shot. I'll hang on to that. Windom will have it at the point. Another puck went high. It'll stay in play this go around though. Windom will control to the blocker side of our goalie. Bring it around to the other side. Look for the guy out front. Ooh, goes off Fairmont skates. Everybody thought it went in.
Dangerous deflections there, aren't they?
Chance for Windom. Just wide again.
He looked like he was shooting at a soccer net there.
Yep.
He had it in a soccer net.
Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure the puck would have gone through the hole, so good luck making that call.
That's correct. Fairmont doing a really nice job thus far in the game of getting pucks and bodies in front of shots, or sticks and bodies rather in front of shots. They're keeping some of the pucks off the goaltender. He's getting a clean look at them. However, they're not getting to him, and that's always nice, as you know, as a goaltender. It means your defense and your forwards are doing what they need to do to help you out in your zone.
Because there's more to goalies than, or more to hockey than goalies.
Well, the goaltender is only the last person the puck gets by. They're never the first. So it is a true team game, and it should be treated.
Oh, chance for Windom, and they'll put it in. 7 minutes left. Power play goal for Windom.
And you're going to see here shortly when Nick cues this one up, you're going to see Fairmont gets outmanned at the net. Goaltender will make a first save. So
take a peek at that State Farm replay.
So you see the puck come in.
Fairmont's going to be outmanned.
The coverage there, they were a little bit confused on who should cover who.
Yep.
And when you have a loose puck like that, that's what you do. You put it in the back of the net.
And we're back live. Windom will control, flip it up the side. BB will corral that puck, get pushed up against the board, stick with it. Skate it to the outside, bring it to the corner. Kind of handling that puck himself there. Scrum in the corner. Little chance for Windom, broken up. Chance for Fairmont, broken up. Offsides, and Fairmont might have tagged up. Official said they did, so we're going to go with that. Ends up with Windom. He'll make a pass, center ice. Number 5 will skate it in. About 3-on-2, not quite an odd man rush. Number 11 will have 1 guy with him the other way. His second guy is going to go in for a shift change or take advantage of this offensive zone time. Lucas Flores will smoke it into the zone. Windom will corral, rings it up the sides. BB will be there. Defense is the second line. He falls over. Chance for Windom, but we got guys coming at the right angle to cut that off. Ends up with 20. He's pushed from the back off the puck. And we'll have a chance going the other way. Number 7 for Fairmont, Alex Reitzel. He'll try to deke a guy. The guy gets his skates going the opposite direction of the puck and is able to stop that. That's a good defensive move once you get to this level.
Absolutely.
And people get fancy with their sticks. They'll try to put the puck between your legs. You just got to put your skates together in the opposite direction. Go ahead and stop that puck from getting by you. Offsides is called. Hey, let's do some sponsors of Fairmont Youth Activities. We got Pizza Ranch, Hertzke Construction, State Farm Insurance, John Corsmo there, Lund Chiropractic, Perkins Family Restaurant, The Ranch Family Restaurant, Rabe International, Jake's Pizza, Dewar Electric, Gemini Studios, that's us. See Bruce and Shelley downtown. Day Plumbing and Heating, the Visual Identity Vault. So after the offsides call, we got a face-off right outside the Windom zone. Stick on the ice. Little scrum at center. Fairmont will prevail. He'll try to throw it in. That's broken up quickly. Windom will go ahead and go for a regroup. Boards pass makes it not quite far enough. Windom will push it up the boards, and Fairmont will get it again. He'll deke the forechecker. His pass flips up on him. Tries to get it there. Fairmont waits for the pass and is going to pay for it here. Give him an odd man rush. Kind of a point of emphasis for us is you can't wait for that pass to get to you. You got to go get it. That's a prime example of why you have to go get it. A little scrum in the corner. If it stays there for too long, we'll freeze the puck. Might be getting pretty close here. Oh, we're moving around here. So if that puck stays pinned and nobody's moving, it'll freeze the puck, and that's treated the same way as if the goalie covers it. D will hold for Windom. He'll try to juke the guy. He'll do the same thing, put his skates together, stick right in front. I believe that's Kyler Gronwald who's going to pass it up to number 5, Mason Peters. He'll kick it ahead. Oh, knocked over. Welcome to Bantam. Oh, that's a close call right there.
Very close to being offsides.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, nothing to see here, play on.
Yeah. We have a little bit better of a vantage point up here.
And we do.
Well, we got 2 forecheckers for Fairmont. See if we can catch a little flip up of Worthington's defense.
Or Windom.
Oh. You don't think it'd be that hard. We're playing the same team all day. Well, go to the defensive point. That shot will go wide. Still going to manage to call that one a shot. 15's shot will get deflected. It was going wide anyway. 14 will play it to his D. They'll ring it around the net. Number 10 is Lincoln Clary is going to try to win that race. Not quite. Doesn't give him much time to pass, so Fairmont's going to win it. 6 is going to have a chance. High slot, and it goes just wide. Clary in the corner again. Carson Johnson is going to try to play it to his defense. Ends up going back into the zone where the Windom player is, and they've got a breakout opportunity. Number 12 into the corner, looks to center it. Fairmont's there to clear it, but not quite out of the zone. Chance from the point, deflected, and it's in.
And you got a redirection shot coming in from the point. 12 for Windom. Just redirected that puck. Goalie going one way, puck goes the other, and not a lot a goaltender can do in those situations.
Nope, that's kind of going back to the whole stationary. We're going to check that out on the replay. Number 12 has the chance here. He's going to opt to pass it. Fairmont gets a bit of a piece on it.
And as the puck comes back in here,
you're going to shoot from the point.
There you see the redirection of the puck by 12.
12
Goalie tracking the puck all the way into him, but when it gets redirected a different direction, very difficult.
Yep. Wyatt Michael Hagen is going to get a great goal there, great deflection. Well deserved watching that puck coming in from the shot from the point. Able to lift it up just away from the goalie enough to get it in the back of the net. And it looks like we're going to have icing here against Fairmont. We're going to try to beat the race. Oh. Windom is not hanging onto their stick very tight. Might have been helped out of his hands a little bit. But
might have been some assistance in
a little
removing the stick from
ending up with his stick 5 feet in the air. But that's going to be the end of that. Hey, we'll have a face-off to the goalie's right. It'll end up in the corner. Fairmont will ring it around the back. Number 11 for Fairmont. Bryson Wilson is going to bring it around. He'll stick with it, try to go all the way up the boards. 6 is going to have a chance. 2-on-1, he's going to pass. Whoa, just wide.
Nice play by no one else there to recognize he had a wing coming with him. Put the puck right on his stick, just shot a little wide.
Yeah.
So good opportunity.
Little Yep, we're gonna see. Yep, the ref saw that one. He, I believe, was hit quite legally, but he did not appreciate that and displayed that in inappropriate fashion.
Yeah, 11's going to go to the box for Fairmont. 2 minutes for roughing, it looks like. What you're going to see a lot of times, too, is you're going to have an initial hit, which may or may not be legal. There's a lot going on out there for officials to watch, but they always see the retaliation. It's pretty easy to see that one.
Oh, yeah, that one was quite obvious.
So although you could argue that there should be a penalty on both sides, the officials are only going to call what they see.
Yep. And he did get hit pretty good. There was quite a bang crash, but that's never a reason to start swinging. So we got 1:10 left in the second period of Game 6 of 7 on Hockey Day at Martin County Arena. We've been covering all day, the Gemini Studios crew. Watch us on Tape Delay, Channel 20, GeminiStudiosMN.com, Facebook Live, and YouTube. We're everywhere. You can't miss us. Well, back to live action here. 45 seconds left. Chance out front. 13. Tom Clay is able to lift the stick of the guy out front, prevent him from getting a good shot. 4 will skate it around and allow miss high. 30 seconds left. Another chance for Windom. He's going to look to center, bring it around. Hang on to it, rather. Into the corner. Fairmont's going to hang on to that. He blew a little bit of a tire there. Fell over. 12 manages to hold the zone. He's going to try to take a shot. Glove save. 15 seconds remaining. 58 and the penalty kill for Fairmont. Power play for Windom.
Fairmont a bit self-destructive here in this period. They're their own worst enemy. They've spent a good majority of the period in the penalty box shorthanded. They're trying to ramp up the physical game to sort of, account for their lack of ability to get pucks out of the zones, and it's going to just continue as a prey to the penalty box if they want to go down that path.
Yep. Well, 10 seconds remaining. We've seen a literally last second goal, and we might have another here. Fairmont defense helping their goalie out. We got 3 seconds, no whistle. Well, this is going to bleed off here. So when we come back, we got 43 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for Fairmont. Rezip, Worthington's up. We'll see you in a minute.
Frontier gives you a 2-year price guarantee on internet. And now for a limited time, you'll also get a $200 Amazon.com gift card when you switch to Frontier. It's just another reason to love the provider that also gives you a free Wi-Fi modem. The choice is easy. Get Frontier high-speed internet now for $19.99 per month with qualifying phone service and 2-year agreement. Plus, get a $200 Amazon.com gift card. What are you waiting for? This offer won't last. Switch today.
Hi, I'm Brad Cohn, manager of Graham Tire in Fairmont. At Graham Tire, we want to earn your business.
If you're looking for a great new stereo for your car, truck, or recreational vehicle, a home theater system and TV to enjoy with the family, or maybe a remote starter for the chilly winter months, Midwest Audio Video at Fairmont is here to meet your personal, home, or commercial needs. We're sure to have what you need, or do our best to get it for you. Enjoy the helpful, friendly customer service you've come to expect, and the knowledgeable, experienced sales, installation, and service you deserve. Adam at Midwest Audio Video can hook you up with what you need. Olson Rentals is your equipment and party rental headquarters. Whether you need to rent earth-moving equipment or a party tent, Olson's has just what you need. In the market to buy instead of rent? Olson Rentals also sells name brand equipment by Dixon, Honda, Husqvarna, Alcoda, and Broilmaster. Olson's has also expanded their products and services to include small engine repair. Stop in today and let Olson's knowledgeable, friendly staff help you with all your rental, retail, and small engine repair needs.
Stop watching your money fly out the roof, windows, and walls of your home or business. Satis Insulation can handle any job. large or small. Stops the money drain with high-quality R-value spray and foam insulation. Factory trained and certified, Satis Insulation specializes in ag buildings and new construction and remodeling projects. Call Satis Insulation for a free estimate today and start saving money tomorrow. Satis Insulation, the better choice in insulation.
Squeegee Brothers of Southern Minnesota has been cleaning windows for decades. If you haven't hired us yet, let me give you 3 good reasons why you should. Most accidents occur around the home. Let us safely clean your windows for you. Your time is valuable, so let Squeegee Brothers have your windows cleaned before you get home from work. Sparkling clean windows magnify the beauty of your home. Call Squeegee Brothers today for your free estimate. Since 1977, Tate's Tree Service has been offering complete professional tree care services for commercial, residential, and agricultural properties. With an ISA certified arborist on staff, Tate's Tree Service offers risk assessment and management strategies, crane-assisted tree removal, lot and land clearing, pruning, and stump removal. They have the best equipment and expertise to get the job done quickly and safely. Tate's thanks the Southern Minnesota, Northern Iowa communities they have proudly served since 1977. Why not give them a call today?
You believe faith and finances go together, and so do we. At Thrivent Financial, we know you have goals and that your values guide your decisions. We can help you make wise money choices with products, services, and financial strategies based on your needs. And as a Thrivent member, you have the chance to strengthen where you live, work, and worship. Ask your local Thrivent Financial representative how you can connect your faith and finances for good.
The Visual Identity Vault, formerly Imageware of Fairmont and Sign Solutions of Mankato, has opened a retail location in historic downtown Fairmont. The Visual Identity Vault's rebranding comes with enhanced products and services for all, from screen printing, embroidery, and sublimated apparel to promotional products and gifts. The Visual Identity Vault can serve your individual or business needs. Stop into 206 Downtown Plaza or like us on Facebook. Call us today, 507-238-9793, where our staff knows the combination to unlock your visual identity.
Fairmont Ford believes in good old-fashioned customer service, value pricing on all of our products and services, coupled with modern facilities and a trained staff with 433 years of experience. This makes for the best customer service experience around. We are here to serve you, whether you are in the market for a new or used vehicle, need service on your vehicle, a new set of tires, or in need of a great body shop. We look forward to serving you just like we have for over 100 years. Fairmont Ford is here 6 days a week for your convenience, and we do it all big or small. Fairmont Ford proudly supports area youth events.
Since 1983, Day Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has offered the highest quality service, products, and care for both residential and commercial clients in the Fairmont area. Their experienced, factory-trained professionals can help you with all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, kitchen and bathroom remodeling, and new construction. Are you dreaming of building a new home or remodeling the home you love? Day Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling would like to help make your home the warm, comfortable environment of your dreams. Improve your air quality with a new air purifier or improve your comfort and efficiency with a new furnace and air conditioner. Their technicians also install in-floor radiant heating, fireplaces, water conditioning, and reverse osmosis drinking systems. Looking to professionally remodel your kitchen or bathroom? Day Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling will assist you with your remodel project from start to finish. Day Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling technicians are available 24/7 to cover your emergency service needs. Their Hydro Jetter drain cleaning service can eliminate clogs quickly and have everything flowing smoothly in no time. Quality service, quality products, quality care. Stop by Day Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today.
Man, it's freezing in here.
Maybe this will warm you up.
Make sure you survive winter. Call your local Daikin Comfort Pro before it's too late. Daikin. Comfort for life.
Your local Daikin Comfort Pro is Crest Refrigeration. Call Crest Refrigeration today for all your heating, air conditioning, and indoor air quality needs, or visit us on the web. Be sure to ask about our special financing and rebate offers available now on your new Daikin Comfort system.
Hi, I'm Steve at American Glass of Fairmont. Uh-ohs happen, and to keep those uh-ohs from becoming oh-nos, for quality auto glass chip and repair replacement, call me at American Glass of Fairmont, where we use quality OEM replacement glass and urethanes. Can't come to us? We'll come to you. Our free mobile service will have your uh-ohs fixed in no time. Here at American Glass, we are a locally owned auto glass repair and replacement company. Free estimates, insurance company approved, American Glass, 815 East Blue Earth Avenue of Fairmont.
You've prepared for your financial future, and while your goals haven't changed, the economy has. So where do you go from here? As an Ameriprise financial advisor, I can help you identify practical steps to get you back on track. Come in for a complimentary initial review and get a second opinion on your finances.
Call us today at 507-238-9722 to schedule your complimentary review.
Gemini Studios is the area expert in producing live event and capital campaign video capture. They specialize in web streaming sports broadcasts, weddings, or any special event, as well as produce quality business commercials and instructional videos. They have the equipment and expertise to transfer older media to DVD format. Whether it's a family history, class reunion, or a corporate message, Gemini Studios can tell your story in video. Experienced, professional, creative. Call Gemini Studios for your next project.
I'm Dr. Scott Burtis. For over 20 years, Burtis Chiropractic Center has been providing the best in natural health care to the Fairmont area. Whether it is a gentle touch needed in caring for infants with colic or chronic ear infections, students seeking to improve their performance, senior citizens wanting to maintain their active lifestyle, or we needed the latest in diagnostics to assist in difficult conditions like migraines or fibromyalgia, Burtis Chiropractic Center has what it takes. At Burtis Chiropractic Center, we're here for you.
Get healthy, stay healthy, Burtis Chiropractic Center.
Good vision and healthy eyes are two of your most precious possessions. Associate Optometry will give your eyes the care and attention they deserve. With 3 optometrists, Dr. Paul Seibert, James Bush, and Spencer Seibert, a surgical specialist, and a caring staff, Associate Optometry offers comprehensive eye exams and has the latest treatments available no matter what your eye care need is. We offer a large selection of frames in all price ranges, plus we feature the latest contact lenses. Associate Optometry in Fairmont and Blue Earth. Quality vision, care that's affordable.
Emily,
Jason?
before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good. You need to hear this, too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right. Here's it for you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
See Century 21 Northland Realty for all your real estate needs.
Discover clean, pure, great-tasting water for your home or business with Culligan Water. Our water softening systems eliminate the materials in hard water, including calcium and magnesium, as well as microscopic impurities and chemical elements. Whether you choose a softener, reverse osmosis system, water cooler, or any of our other innovative products, you'll receive many great benefits. Your ice cubes will be clearer, and all of your favorite beverages will taste better. Culligan Water does more than just provide clean drinking water. Softened water means cleaner bathrooms, kitchens, dishes, and laundry. You'll also notice improvements in the appearance of your skin and hair. Culligan can save you money, too. With a Culligan water softener, you'll use less salt, water, and electricity, which can reduce your water heating bills by up to 29%. Call today for a free water analysis from your Culligan man.
Mohawk Flooring is your total flooring resource, and Doolittle's Carpet and Paints is your total floor store. Mohawk Smart Strand Silk is the only luxuriously soft carpet with built-in lifetime stain resistance that will never wear or wash off. Mohawk Hardwood protected by Armor Max with Scotchgard Advanced Repel technology. Beautiful on the inside, tough on the outside. Cover your spaces with Mohawk Flooring, your total flooring resource. Visit Doolittle's Carpet and Paints today. See our new showroom for the finest selection of carpet and
Honey, I got the space heater.
Make sure you survive winter. Call your local Daikin Comfort Pro before it's too late. Daikin. Comfort for life.
Your local Daikin Comfort Pro is Crest Refrigeration. Call Crest Refrigeration today for all your heating, air conditioning, and indoor air quality needs, or visit us on the web. Be sure to ask about our special financing and rebate offers available now on your new Daikin Comfort System.
Back at Martin County Arena on Hockey Day. We got games 6 to 7 going on here. The Bantam team is playing 3-0. Windom's up, beginning of third period. We're getting warming up here, setting the nets.
Getting ready for the third period. Scott Gertis stepping in here for the third period of the Bantam game. Scott Kuhl needed to take care of some officiating duties here in between periods. It's been an exciting night at Martin County Arena this evening, and we're got a good game here between the Bantams of Windom Eagles and the Fairmont Cardinals in a 3-0 game beginning period 3.
So as the teams are getting stretched out, ready to go for the third period, coming out of the locker room, we're going to acknowledge some more Cardinal sports sponsors for this year. Crest Refrigeration, Tate's Tree Service, Farm Bureau Insurance, Status Installation, Burtis Chiropractic, Thrive Financial, Slumberland, Fairmont Ford, Beamer Companies, Associate Optometry, Militello Motors, Lawn Solutions, American Glass. Well,
got a very competitive game here, Tyson. What are your thoughts here through 2 periods with our Bantam squad today?
Well, as we have kind of gone over already, Fairmont this last period has been their own worst enemy. They ended up in the penalty box, and when you end up in the penalty box, there's really no one to blame but yourself, and they put themselves on the penalty kill for a long time, and they had to pay for that.
There was a takeaway. Good teams when you get a man advantage, definitely during a hockey game will take advantage of that one man. Watching on the side with you and with the folks that are here today was kind of the takeaway that Fairmont did have some outstanding opportunities to score goals, and that time even short-handed with the penalties that had taken place. So hopefully we can get that corrected here going into the third period and see if we can close this 3-0 gap. So here we go.
Yep, we're going to be back underway. We still got 43 seconds left on the Fairmont penalty. We'll get going 4-on-5 here. Let's see if Fairmont can kill off the rest of this penalty. And we're underway. Ends up in Windom's zone. Carter Beebe hangs onto it. He'll stick handle around the corner, bring it behind the net, lose control, regain, look for somebody out front, bring it around himself. Up top,
shot on goal!
He scores. Short-handed. Carter Beebe all alone.
Outstanding stick handling there by Fairmont Cardinal number 18. Carter Beebe, kind of a one-man show there, Tyson. Behind the net, a little dipsy-do with the puck, got in front of the goalie and went top shelf. We'll take a look at the State Farm John Corsmo replay, Carter Beebe, number 18, weaving around not one, not two, but 3 Windom defenders to beat the goalie to the right side, top shelf. Back live here. Goal by Carter Beebe,
Chance for Fairmont here. I don't think it's going to make it for icing. A little coming fresh off the Zamboni. The ice was nice and slick. That puck had a good chance to make it all the way down, but Fairmont won the race to that and stopped the icing. We're going to maintain possession down here in the Windom zone.
Yep, we did hear the official announcement there, Tyson. That was an unassisted goal by Carter Beebe, and the Cardinals are now out of the penalty box. Both teams at full strength this evening.
Yep, 1 minute down in the third period. We got Fairmont trying to break it out. 20 for Windom is going to hang on to the zone. Ethan Robb.
Fight there along the boards. Looks like number 15 for the Cardinals trying to clear Dominic Hagdahl. Up to the left side, back to center ice.
Pass isn't going to connect, but no one else is going to be there to give it to the person who was intended for. He's going to shoot. And nice glove save by the Windom goalie.
Outstanding puck pass there to number 9 for the Cardinals, Alexander Moeller, in the front of the goal there. Another scoring opportunity for the Bantams here today.
We're going to take a quick look at that last save. So number 9 is going to end up with again. That goalie is going to spot that puck. And we're back live. Fairmont wins the draw. Shot goes way high.
Nice look there, Tyson, by Alexander Moeller. Got himself into open ice in front of that goalie and tried to go top shelf. Good goalie glove save there by the Windom goalie.
So little short opportunities here for Fairmont. They'll control right in front of the net. Goalie will hang on. Number 9 for Fairmont, Alexander Moeller, waiting for that rebound, but the defense are gonna not give him that time and space to have to wait and look for it.
Outstanding play there by Alexander. He dug the puck out from behind the net, tried to create some space there in front of the goal to get a shot off. And again, nice pressure here to start the third period by the Fairmont Cardinal offense.
Yep, I believe in the locker room that we're saying we're down by 3. We're not out of this, but we got this 48 seconds left in the initial penalty. We got to stay out of the box for the rest of the game and get some offense. Keep it in their zone. They won't have any offense against us. Chase in front.
Ooh, pass in front there. Number 7, Alec Reitzel coming in front, not even in the slot, coming dead center in front of the goalie with the one-timer. Outstanding save there by the Windom goalie, number 15. I think that's in goal tonight, Evan Matthias. Good solid stop there by the Windom goalie. Nice charge and a one-timer by the Fairmont Cardinals.
Yep, number 7 is going to be able to get another quick shot right into the breadbasket of the goalie. We're going to check out that last save. Ends up down low.
Puck dug into the corner there by number 6, Noah Nelson, with the pass straight across.
And all 7 has to do to get that shot in net is get a little tap on it. And that goalie is moving side to side. Something Scott and I talked about is side-to-side movement is not what goalies want to be doing when they're making saves, and that goalie was moving side to side. Good anticipation.
Here's a breakaway.
Yep, chance for Kyler Gronwald. He tries the center, nobody there.
Kyler taking off the puck there. Good legal check move. Held in the zone, at least temporarily, by the Fairmont Cardinals. Cleared by the Eagles.
Yep, Eagles have a chance going the other way. 24 stay on sides. He'll be knocked down. Fairmont will control. Hits going the other way in the black hole cam. Shot from the point, way wide. It'll ring around to the other defense.
Shot there by Chase Clipperton for the Eagles. Shot wide. Again, traffic in front of the Fairmont goal. See if we can get
another
that.
Shot. Makes it all the way through traffic somehow without being altered.
Pad save by Dakota Hofker there to the deep corner. Looks like cleared down the ice, and we'll have a shift change, line change with Fairmont.
Yep, so Windom did touch that puck, and there cannot be an icing if you touched it last coming your own direction. So if that would have been a Fairmont player touching that puck on still their own side of the red line, it would have still been an icing. But because it was Windom, it cannot go off Windom and be an icing on your own direction. Well,
blocker save there by Hofker down into the corner. Puck trying to be cleared.
Up in traffic. Dakota hang on to it. Good poke at it there.
Heavy traffic again in front of the goalie net there. Dakota Hofker did a nice job of clearing that puck. Also, number 17 for the Cardinals, Lucas Flores, playing on the defensive end there. You can see him give him a nice shout out to his goalie. Lucas did a nice job of clearing the offensive player from Windom from left to right in front of the puck, giving Dakota Hofker, our goalie, an opportunity to cover up that puck, have the whistle on the face-off here in the Fairmont Cardinals zone.
Official keeping the Eagles honest, kind of sneak inside that face-off circle. But you cannot be inside of that, and everybody has to be stationary prior to the puck moving on the varsity side. So the MNHSL rules kind of decided to specify in the officials' notes for this year and the coaches' notes to make sure everybody was staying stationary before the puck was dropped.
Number 18 for the Cardinals, Carter Beebe, digging hard there.
He'll make a great saucer pass. Doesn't quite connect. Not going to be icing going on the goalie.
No icing there. Number 12, number 12, Carter Lighting, giving chase there for the Cardinals deep into the corner, along with number 8, Seth Becker, digging that puck out for Fairmont. Controlled here near the blue line temporarily by Windom. Again, cleared and taken away by number 12, Carter Lighting. Lighting circles around the back of the net. Up in front of the net, number 8, Seth Becker, looking for a pass, one-timer, nobody home. Nice offensive charge and pressure there again for the Cardinals, Tyson.
10-15 left in the third period. Well, I don't know how many seconds that is there, Nick. Windom have a chance. They'll be short-lived, knocked away by Fairmont. We'll put a body on his body, but it'll go to the guy that is open. Goes for a centering pass, but nobody was there. Nelson will leave it ahead for number 9, Clays. He'll take a shot. Top shelf. Water
Look
bottle.
like number 9, Alexander Muller. We'll take a look at the back of the number there. Outstanding pass ahead. Puck dug back into the corner there. It looks like the Fairmont goal. Number 9, Alexander Muller. We'll take a look on John Korsmo State Farm replay. There it is.
Oh, there goes the water bottle.
Water bottle pops off the net. Alexander Muller going down the left slot. Got an outstanding pass on the edge of his stick, and he went top shelf right side. I believe that might be the second goal of the game here for Alexander Muller. Tyson, the Fairmont Cardinals have done an outstanding job after being down 3-0 here after 2 periods of coming out here at the beginning of the third period. 2 quick goals by the Fairmont Bantam team, and we now are in a 1-goal game.
Yep, and it's important to remember on that opportunity, Noah Nelson, as they're crediting with the assist, as they rightfully should, had just as much of a part in that goal as the person who put it in the back of the net. That was a great layoff pass leading up to the breakaway inside of the zone. Without that little tactful layoff pass, that would have never happened, and we'd still be at a 2-goal differential, 9:30.
Great point there, Tyson. Noah did a solid job of looking down the ice, finding Alexander for the look ahead and to get it to a 1-goal game.
Windom will throw it in. Fairmont to control. Tries to go for the boards pass. Is going to make it by 2 people. Final Windom guy. Is going to flutter it into Fairmont zone. Fairmont to control again. Squirts past the guy on the boards. He'll bring it to the corner. He's got a man in front. Number 6 is ready for it. And not quite. Clays will take a shot up and high. High stick Windom. Fairmont will touch a puck. No high stick.
Well, it looks like they waved off the penalty. Number 15 really chugging in the corner there. Dominic Hegdahl for the Cardinals. Fairmont's doing a nice job of controlling the puck here, holding the zone inside the blue line.
So I know at the varsity level, I don't know, this is one of the rules I'm not sure about the difference on, but if you hit the puck with a high stick and you touch it again, that is when the penalty is called. But if you hit the puck with your stick above your shoulders and the other team touches the puck before you do, then that penalty is waved off. So in a power play situation or a penalty kill situation, if the other team has touched the puck with a high stick, you can kind of play a little bit of keep away because they don't want to touch the puck because they don't want the penalty against them. But they also need to touch the puck because it's going to burn time off of their power play situation.
Face-off won there by the Windom Eagles. Back to center ice, giving chase for the Cardinals. Number 11, Bryson Wilson-Gack.
Chance out front. Dakota's going to be able to put that rebound way outside. Heads up. Not quite. Flick down, rolling puck. Windom beats that puck to the goal line, so no icing. 17 will play it back.
Just about the 8-minute mark here in the third period. Again, the Cardinals have done a nice job of really closing the gap here of this game. And a good charge once again by the Fairmont Cardinals. Again, holding that zone. Number 12, Carter Lighting behind the net.
Place it up, and they score!
Oh, score again.
Passes it to the top of the slot, goes in front of the net.
Who do you see there, Tyson? It looks like it's number 18.
Puts it in the back of the net.
Looks like number 18.
Carter Beebe, the
Carter
captain.
Beebe with an assist, with the goal here by Fairmont. Goal comes at the 7:48 mark.
We're going to take another look at that.
John Korsmo State Farm
replay. He's going to have it behind the net. He's going to pass it to the high slot. It's going to
and deflected off the Windom defender. Looks like the assist is going to go to number 12 for the Cardinals, Carter Lighting.
We'll check that through the PA.
And a goal by number 18. And there it is.
Yep, Carter Lighting is given the official assist.
Yeah, we'll just take a minute there. Again, that was correct. We're waiting for the score. Goal, assist by number 12, Carter Lighting, and a goal there by number 18, Carter Beebe. The two Carters hooking up there for an important goal for the Cardinals.
Yep, so we're all tied up. 7:15 remaining in the third period. We'll see if one team can come out ahead here. A little pushing and shoving around, going both ways. Shot goes wide. 32, quick one-timer shot from the point. Dakota leaves a little rebound, able to control it himself. That's a good play.
Nice pad save there by Dakota Hofker, the Fairmont Cardinal goalie, and then took a look up and saw the traffic in front of him, decided to put that glove down on the ice, get the quick whistle, and we'll have a face-off in the Cardinal zone.
Yep, so
how about that, Tyson? Down 3-0. 3 quick goals here by the Bantam team to bring this game to an even standstill.
Yep, very good at Fairmont. They knew. I mean, I know when I was at that age, we know today, Hockey Day was the big day. Jim and I was all here, and you want to strut your stuff for the camera. So Fairmont definitely was taking that to advantage. We got a stick and a glove on the ice. Number 14, Carson Johnson will pick those up and go ahead and get right back into the play, pushing the player up against the boards.
Number 19, Elijah Vlieger checks in for the Cardinals, giving chase there, along with number 13, Thomas Clays here inside the Fairmont zone defensively. Dakota out of the goal there, trying to cover that puck up to get a whistle. Doesn't happen. Shot goes wide, dug into the corner. Giving chase for the Cardinals, who's down there digging out. Couple of Windom defenders. 3 Cardinals on the puck, and we've got a little bit of a scrum in that corner, clearing the puck for Windom.
Out front, and Windom gets it right back, 5-hole on the goalie.
Looks like an assist by number 24, maybe Caleb Rivera. And it looks like the goal is going to come by. We'll wait for his jersey to clear here. Looks like maybe number 4, Tyson, Zach Espenson. We'll wait for the official word here. Nice answer goal. Here comes the State Farm Insurance replay.
Centers it and beats Dakota Holfgard to the ground. You think the butterfly is almost instant to get down there. But that's why his stick is there. He's able to go outside the stick, but inside the skate, and be able to get the shot off before Dakota is able to drop all the way down to his butterfly position, which is the right position to be in for a puck on the ice like that shot.
Yep. Looks like the official scoring went down there. Number 24, Caleb Rivera for the Eagles, is credited with the assist, and it looks like we had that right number. A goal by number 4, Zach Espenson. A little bit under 6 minutes left in the contest. 3 quick goals by the Fairmont Cardinals. Oh, brought the game tied, and a response goal here. Go-ahead goal, at least for the time being, by Espenson and the Windom Eagles. We are going to have a barn burner coming down here to the 5-minute mark, Tyson.
Good call there. Bit of a drop pass was attempted by the Fairmont Cardinals. Unfortunately, that was a no-look pass. Point of emphasis on the varsity team, I know. And they paid for not looking because the guy behind him for the drop pass was Windom. So there was a bit of a scary situation there, but they ended up being offsides. Correct call made there to stop the bit of the scary situation there. Windom will win the faceoff.
So as a result, then the puck is whistled dead, plays whistled dead, and then the faceoff there on the red dot on the opposite side.
Okay, Fairmont will play it back off faceoff. First clear possession. Hegdahl fight off a check. The puck, he does lose the puck though. Windom gets it, but does not much more than play it to Fairmont. BB's saucer pass is a little too high. Good hit there, and another save.
Breakaway there by number 25, Braden Adams for the Eagles, going down that right slot position. Saw a little bit of an open net, decided to take a shot on goal. Good offensive play there by the Eagles. Aggressive play covered up by Dakota Holfker here. There's number 25 for the Eagles, Braden Adams. Looking to the shot, going glove side on Dakota Holfker. Dakota picks it out of the air, makes the glove save, and we have a whistle and a face-off in the Fairmont zone. Good aggressive play there by the Windom Eagles.
Thomas Clays definitely made the right decision. There was a shot opportunity at the dot, the face-off dot to the glove side of Dakota Holfker. Made the right decision to get out of the way and let the goalie see that shot square and unobstructed. Shot goes up off the noggin of Dakota Holfker.
Yeah, off those pads, thankfully over the side of the rim.
Shot broken up by the captain.
Ooh, another slap shot. Whistler there again by number 4, Zach Espenson.
Sets the guy down, and that's going to be a penalty coming on Fairmont. As we said, Fairmont is going to continue to be their own worst enemy. That was a bit of an unnecessary hit here. As we said earlier, Bantam is the first youth age group that is able to body check.
So good physical play there. It just went to another extent where it seemed like it was a little bit out of the ordinary. Number 9 for the Cardinals is headed to the penalty box, but you definitely could feel in the last 2 minutes, Tyson, that the energy and the effort for both teams really has picked up, and we're starting to see that here more in the physical play.
It looks like the call is going to be a 2 and a 10 minute because we do have 2 guys in the penalty box. This is a boarding. So what happens is when the guy is not on the boards, he's away from the boards, has the puck, and you hit him to the point where he crashes into the boards, that is a very dangerous situation, and they're going to be paying for that. So a 2 and a 10 has happened before today. Kind of talked over that with Scott Cool. The first. We got a chance here. Let's call first. Windom will get it. It'll be head the other way. But at a 2 and a 10 penalty, one guy, not the person who committed the penalty, has to go into the penalty box for 2 minutes, like a minor penalty. But the additional part of the 2 and a 10 is the person who did commit the penalty has to remain in the penalty box for 10 minutes after the 2 minute penalty has expired. So he is going to be in the box for the rest of the game. After the 2 minute is up, it'll be 5-on-5, but Fairmont bench-wise will be down an extra man and a very important person to their team.
So as a result of the play, unfortunately for the Fairmont Cardinals, we're now on 5-on-3 hockey. Fairmont, obviously, as Tyson has just pointed out here, is going to be 2 men down, not counting the goalie here for the remainder of the game.
So there are going to be 2 people in the box. It'll be 5-on-4. The guy who did commit the penalty has to remain in the box, but it will be 5-on-5.
When he comes out, correct.
When the 2 minute penalty is expired, he will come out and it'll be 5-on-5. The guy who committed the penalty will stay in the box, but that is not reflected on the ice. It'll be 5-on-5 after 2 minutes, which
one timer in front of the Windom zone there. Another stick on the ground here by the Windom Eagles. Physical play here has definitely picked up on both sides here.
Intensity has definitely heightened both teams. Fairmont primarily realizing that they need to get going here. They are only 2:24 remaining in the game, and 32 of those 32 seconds are going to be on the penalty kill. So not a good position you want to be in. One goal down.
32 seconds remaining on the penalty, 2:24 left on the clock. It looks like we are going to have another penalty served here by the Windom Eagles, number 24. We'll wait for the call to see what it might be. We're going to have a timeout here, it looks like, called on the ice by the coaches. I think with the level of intensity that has picked up here in the last minute, the coaches want to take a look and see the physical nature that is taking place on the ice and are going to use a very important timeout. So a timeout here on the ice at Martin County Arena. Tyson, let's recognize some of those proud sponsors of Gemini Studios and Fairmont Cardinal activities.
Yes, so some more sponsors are the Squeegee Betters. Go see Matt. Frontier Communications, Duderstat Video Productions with John the Tech Guy, Graham Tire, State Bank of Fairmont, Lakeview Funeral and Cremation Services, Johnson, Barons & Wilson, go see Jim down there, Century 21, Wendy, your agent, Midwest Audio Video, Fairmont Booster Club, FairmontSports.com, and JL Computers. Go down and see John Lonstaner for all your computing needs. So it appears as though number 24 for Windom is going to be headed to the penalty box. It has not been announced over the PA yet, and I did not see any signal by the official as to what that penalty is for. But as we know, the last little bit of time was very, very physical. So there's a lot that could happen. Horn sounds and the timeout will be over. Fairmont is going to take all the time they've got, irregardless. So now we're going to have 4-on-4 for 32 seconds. After that 32 seconds, Fairmont will be 1 man up for the remainder of the 2 minute penalty. And then for 24 seconds after that, we'll be 5-on-5.
So a break there, a nice break for the Fairmont Cardinals in terms of Windom picking up another penalty. We'll wait for that announcement. And that's a great point, Tyson. We're now at 4-on-4 hockey up front with the goalies for 24 seconds. And then Fairmont will get a man back on the ice. And we're still filling the big one, or the 10-minute major for the remainder of the game. Espenson there on the breakaway, number 4 for the Eagles, giving chase with a nice poke check there for Fairmont Cardinals.
Number 13, Thomas Glaze with a great stick
Thomas
right
Glaze with a nice save. Go
it's
ahead.
important when you look at, heads up. Okay, everybody's good. But it's important not to overlook the now 13 seconds, but it was about 30 of power play, or 4-on-4 time. It's easy to just look ahead. Hey, and just a couple seconds, we'll be on the power play. And it's easy for those players to get the mentality that we're a man up. We are just on top of the hill. We're the king of the hill. We're the king of the rink. But remember, you have to play now for 13 more seconds at even strength. Shot from the point. Ooh. Dakota sends it out to the corner with his combination of his stick and his leg pad. Another shot from the point.
And a
stick save.
Yep, another stick save, and Hofker 2 saves
Fairmont
that
is
way.
full strength. We are 5-on-4 for 147 remaining. We'll see
Fairmont Cardinal power play. Let's see if we can make a rush here, Tyson, and get another goal.
With the shot.
Shot on number 8.
Glove save. We'll see down 1 with the minute 38, minute 14 on the power play. We'll see if
Nice shot on goal by Fairmont's number 8.
We'll take another
Looks like we got a State Farm replay here. Number 8 for the Cardinals, Seth Becker.
Yep.
Windom goalie very much held his position there, stuck that glove up in the air, and made the glove save.
Good play by Seth Becker. He saw that Carter Beebe, I believe, had a bit of an opportunity, but his stick handling was quickly broken up. But he kind of picked up his partner's mess and went ahead and got a shot on goal opportunity. It looks like Dakota Hofker is headed to the bench, and he is seated. So that is a bit of a sign that he is going to remain there, hopefully for the remainder of the game.
Obviously a timeout on the ice right now. Fairmont coaches taking a timeout, kind of make that last minute 38 of strategy to try to attack the Windom goal here. And Tyson, outstanding point here that Dakota Hofker, the Fairmont goalie, has come off the ice. So it looks like we're going to have an empty net here, but it's now the last minute 38 seconds here. Still on the power play. And we'll see what kind of strategy comes out of the timeout. Yep. Let's take a minute and mention some more sponsors.
So with the goalie out for Fairmont, it'll be a 6-on-4 situation. Of course, no goalie behind them. But that 2-man advantage, other than the goalie, is going to be very important. I believe that timeout was taken by Windom. Fairmont took their timeout when they had the 4-on-4. Quickly going into this very penalty we are still in.
So the faceoff comes in the Fairmont offensive zone. Nice strategy. Or Windom's offensive zone. Thank you, Tyson.
Windom zone.
The Windom zone, the Fairmont offensive zone. And the empty net for the Cardinals here. See if we can keep it inside the blue line and generate a goal.
We're going to go for the goal.
Oh.
That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a beautiful shot. I believe his objective there was to ice the puck. As we said earlier, it would have resulted in another face-off in his own zone.
Hopefully we'll have a replay coming our way. Looks like that's going to be a hat trick. Did you catch the number of the Windom player on that zone? Empty net by the Cardinals again. Windom, I think, trying just to clear the zone. Windom player here took a look down the ice, saw the empty net, and you got to give him some credit there. About a 3/4, nearly a full ice shot and an empty net goal to create a two-goal separation. We'll just take a peek at it here.
That's a slap shot.
That is a slapper.
I cannot say 100% if he was completely aiming for the net there, but that is ultimately a shorthanded goal. There was no goalie, and then Fairmont scores.
Holy cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still got a game. 1:19 remaining.
Holy Toledo, Tyson. Espenson with the hat trick in the empty netter for Windom, and nearly immediately right off the face-off, the Fairmont Cardinals with no quit inside of them chip the puck in front of the net and score another goal. So we are back to a one-goal game here
so
with 1:19 to go. That obviously puts Fairmont goalie Dakota Hofker back on the ice. We'll see if we can catch that goal. Tyson, I'll take a look and see if we can get that goal by.
Carter Lighting credited with that goal. So that goal is going to nullify the penalty. Icing called.
Icing out there, it looks like Clays to Carter Lighting on that goal. Again, now we're back to a one-goal game. Windom 5, Fairmont 4. Dakota Hofker, Fairmont goalie, once again getting called to the bench. Looks like he was temporarily going off the ice, skating back on now with the face-off in the Fairmont Cardinal zone. I think we've got an exciting 62 seconds to go here in the third period.
So that last Fairmont goal that we got there.
Off the board it comes. Can we get there? Oh, we're going to have an icing. Good hustle there.
That last goal by Fairmont is going to get rid of that penalty. So we're back to 5-on-5 after that icing. We've got
number 6, Noah Nelson, with an outstanding job down the ice, trying to get the puck to not get the icing call, to try to create an offensive play for the Fairmont Cardinals to score. Tyson.
So after that goal there, that's going to go ahead, take out the guy in the penalty box because Fairmont was ahead and men. And so now we got 5-on-5. Hofker is going about halfway to the bench, which is the right call to make. Good coaching as well. He's going to sprint up to the bench. Shot. Glove save.
Glove save. Nice rush there by the Cardinals. 3-on-2 hockey, trying to get a shot on goal. Windom goalie did a nice job there again of staying calm, making the glove save. We will have a face-off here in the Fairmont offensive zone. Dakota Hofker is off the ice, Tyson.
So that generally, if you have an offensive zone face-off, such as Fairmont did in that situation, you're going to keep your goalie off the ice. As we saw earlier when Fairmont
shot wide by Noah Nelson there.
Chance from the point.
Another shot, 115. Oh. Dominic Hegdahl with another quick one-timer by the Cardinals, covered up again by the Windom goalie. Two very solid offensive chances there by the Fairmont Bantam team. Windom goalie did a very nice job of staying calm and covering up the goal. See if we can win this face-off, Tyson. 20 seconds left to go. Goalie is out of the net.
6-on-5, Fairmont skaters into the corner. Out front.
Digging that puck. That puck is number 8. And
8 seconds.
And number 13, Thomas Clays with a quick one-timer. 5 seconds to go for the Cardinals.
We've got to get a shot off, too.
See if we can get one more shot on goal.
That's it.
What an exciting game here at Martin County Arena, here at the Bantam boys level, between the Fairmont Cardinals, Tyson, and the Windom Eagles. I walked up here at the start of the third period with our broadcast, Fairmont being down 3 goals at the start of the third period, answered with 3 goals of their own in response, and there was not any quit whatsoever in this Fairmont Cardinal boys Bantam team. And what started out as a little bit of a runaway the first 2 periods, Fairmont came to life in the third period again with 3 quick goals to tighten that game up, and an exciting finish here at Martin County Arena.
And it's important that those last little bits of shots there, you have to credit that very much to the Windom goal. He was making lots of amazing saves to keep his team one above. So after we finish the handshakes, I'm going to have to head down for the boy and girl scrimmage, and being this is it for me, I've been charged with a little sign-off. So instead of stay on the planet from Tyson Gertis, I say, be the best you that you can be. We'll see you later.